Right, Google Groups. I'm just going to show you how easy it is to start a Google group. Okay, I'm just going to hit onto the Internet Explorer. Okay, here we are. Here's Google. Let's click on More and even more. And here we are, Groups. Can you see that? Click on where it says Groups. Okay, this isn't too cryptic. Okay, we're at Google and we click on Groups. There's different ways of finding this. Now I'm actually signed into my Google identity. You need to have a Google identity. YouTube, sign into your YouTube channel. You'll find it's all connected. Okay, so here is a group that I'm involved in. This is called Basingderm. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not going to open that. Now, this is a closed group. That's an education group that I run. You can only be in that group through me inviting you, and that's nothing to do with what's going on here, except to say that I'm using that group. I own this group, but it doesn't cost me anything. Okay, let's create a group, shall we? Now, this is in the context of Scion Exchange. Okay, I've just been very busy over the last 36 hours, partially sending out scion wood to people. And it's quite clear to me that in the United States and also in Eastern Europe, Romania, Bulgaria sort of way, Southern and Eastern Europe, they could do with some other people who exchange scion woods. Now I've got quite a lot of scion apple wood I can send out, but probably there's a lot more people who've got 2 or 3 trees, and if you've got 10 or 15 people who've got 3 or 4 trees each, you can set up a very powerful group. So let's set up a group. I'll show you how we're going to do it. Let's call it Rice Pudding. Let's call it Rice... I've misspelled that. Sorry, it's a bit slightly fiddly, Julia, leaning over me doing this, as I've asked to. Okay, Rice Pudding Group. So the group address is called Rice Pudding at Google Group. So write a group description. It's all about rice pudding. Okay. I can write more about that. Now, I've got a tick here of the group may contain adult nudity. I suggest we don't need to go anywhere near that. Choose an access level. Public, anyone can join. Okay, announcement only or restricted. Now I run a restricted group, but here I suspect we'd want to be public. The more people join, the better. Okay, so we're looking at rice pudding. So it's not done much work so far, have I? I'm just going to click on create my group. So now we've got a rice pudding. Oh, I can't use this particular group because there's already a group called Rice Pudding. Okay, so let's just, for the sake of being really silly, let's call this Martian Ice Pudding. Okay, I've misspelled Martian, it doesn't matter. It's all about Martian Rice Pudding. Okay, let's see if that group's already taken. Nope. Create my group. Okay, so we've now created, and look, this is really true. You have now created a new group, Martian Rice Pudding. Okay, I think I'll delete it, okay. But what I can do is enter the email address for anyone who wants to join, and then click on there and then they can join. It's all quite easy really. But it's really easy to run a Google group. There are 2 things that can be a problem in my experience of running several groups and being a member of a couple. One is that people can get so into having a conversation that you can end up getting 20 or 30 emails a day. Well, you can deal with that. If people are having a good time talking, fine. The other thing that can be a problem is headbangers. Okay, I am a bit of a headbanger myself, as you may have noticed. But if you want to set a group up which has a narrow focus of informing people about scion wood and working out civilised ways in which people can give and receive, then if people go off at too great an angle, or if people use profanity which upsets others, then give them one warning and then boot them out. You know, you can do that. That's your absolute right to do so. Managing these groups is not very difficult. So, you know, it's a very powerful way if across the region there are 30 or 40 people who each have perhaps 1 or 2 trees and know a few neighbours who can have 1 or 2 more, then you can have an extremely powerful group. Obviously you need to have ground rules, like if people are submitting scion wood, they have to be a realistically credible person that they are actually submitting the wood that they say it is, and it's not just something that they think it might be. And obviously it has to be clean and in decent condition and posted and packed in an appropriate manner at the right time of year. But all of this is achievable, and hey, I think the World Wide Web is capable of achieving some very good things and bringing people together. Under no circumstances can I send wood across the Atlantic for perfectly sound biosecurity reasons. So since the majority of my viewers are based in the United States, I've sent about a dozen loads of scion wood out today to people in the UK and Europe and the Republic of Ireland. Then I'm sure there's a scope for profitable, mutually beneficial scion wood exchange in the United States. In fact, probably someone's already doing it.